Steve, many congratulations. Rolling back the years here on the Ali Pali stage, just sum up your emotions after that match.
It was a tough game. You know, I mean, I didn't know a lot about the lad, you know, and everybody keep asking me, but I knew he was runner-up to Luke Little, and I thought, well, he can't be that bad, you know. But he come out firing like nobody's business, and I thought, oh, gee, I'm in trouble here. But you know, just I picked a couple of good shots out, which kept me in the game.
Making your 33rd consecutive World Championship appearance this year, do you still get the same buzz when you walk up on that famous stage?
Oh gee, yeah. I mean, when walking up there with that crowd is unbelievable. You know, that's what you play for. You know, you're not going to get that buzz anywhere else. And you know, they don't let me down. They were great again tonight, and the support was unbelievable, brilliant.
I mean, obviously Wessel came back really strongly in that third set, was threatening to fall to a decider. So you've got so much experience on the big stage, but how are the nerves at the end of that game?
Well, I started to go in the third set, and then you sort of have to. I mean, even when I was 2-0 down in the fourth, I thought, well, just get back in this, because you know I know I can do it, and it's so easy. Just I was 2 sets in the up, thinking, you know, I still knew I had to have one set, but like I say, he just did not miss. You know, he was a great player, and I think he'd be around for a long while yet to come. You know, and you know, it was good for me. I'm glad I played somebody tough than playing an easy player.
You mentioned there with a really high quality battle. Do you feel that it's one of your best performances on the big stage for quite a while?
Yeah, definitely. It's better when you're playing against somebody that's going to either hammer you. You know, you don't want to get given games. You know, and he was up there just. It was unbelievable. I mean, he was quite speedy as well. You know, very quick. I mean, I'm quite quick, but he was very quick. But yeah, no, I mean, I couldn't believe it when I went 2 sets to 0 up. I had to take every chance to do that, and you know, then I had to just hold on. Then really.
And it's Darryl Gurney up next to you in round 2. What are your thoughts on that contest?
Well, I'm glad I've had a good game first, really, because I didn't want an easy game first or anything. I've had a tough game, so I know I'm going to have another tough game. So, you know, I'm going to go into the next game, you know, hopefully confident, and you know, I'm going to do the biz. But, you know, I'll play Darryl loads of times, and, you know, I know how capable he is.
Steve, well done.
Steve, congratulations for 23rd World Championship, as it was said earlier. Where do you still get the motivation and the drive from to keep coming back and back?
Well, this year was. I thought this year was going to probably be my last, but I started off really well, and you know, I was in the match play. I didn't perform in the match play. Me and Michael played terrible, but you know, that's the things that really annoy me. Really, is when I'm on the TV, I don't perform, and so obviously I've kept my tour card this year, and I've got, you know, I was in the Worlds this year, and you know, I'll probably do another year now, and I honestly thought this probably was going to be my last year, but. You know, things like that tonight, you know, really encourage me, and you think, well, I ain't finished yet, you know, I can still do, you know, and, you know, that's what keeps me going, really.
You said, obviously, you've thought about your tour card situation, your last year. Have you planned for life after darts then?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things. I mean, I'll do loads of exhibitions all the time, you know, and you know, you've got the seniors now coming up if I want to go into that and things like, you know, so, you know, there's plenty of things I can do. I love darts and I just want to compete, really. So, you know, I'll probably definitely go on the exhibition circuit and probably in the seniors.
You said you didn't know much about Wessel. Were you aware of the backstory, obviously, him serving suspension and then coming back?
No, I heard a little whisper about things going on and that lot, but, you know, if he's done his dues, then fair enough to him, you know, but... You know, that's another thing, isn't it, I suppose.
Steve, many congratulations.
Steve, you talk about that you thought this might be your last year playing darts like that. We might still be seeing you here in 5 years' time.
No. No, I don't. I think no. I think next year will definitely be the last. I mean, you know, however this tournament goes, you know, I'm 60 next year. I can't. It's a grueling circuit. The Pro Tour circuit is very grueling, and you know, it's. You know, I mean, I've been married 30 odd years now, and my wife hardly sees me. You know, I'm only home half the year. You know, it's people don't seem to understand how much you have to do really to carry on with the darts. You know, it's great if you're a youngster now. You know, I'd have been buzzing. You know, I'd have loved it. It was that. you know, if it was like that when I was 21, you know. But no, it's quite draining, and you know, it'd be nice to spend a bit of time at home for a change.
Even if you were to remain in top 64, would you consider just calling it a day?
Well, even if I win the Worlds, you know, I still have to, you know, sit back and think, you know, you can't keep going, you know, and you've got to be serious. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, I'd love to win the Worlds. That'd be a good way to go out. Phil tried it, but lost in the final, didn't he? But you know, yeah, you never know. But I can't see me seeing after another year, no.
Is retirement something you've been thinking about for a while then, Steve? Or?
Well, no, not really. I mean, it's great just qualifying for the Worlds. The Worlds is what every dart player wants to play in, and you know that's what you want to qualify for. It's like I said in the earlier one. I just hate it when I come here and play bad. You know, you do all that to get here, and it just all goes out the window. But you know, I enjoyed the game tonight. You know, and it was a good competitive game. I actually thought one of us was going to get a 9, but it didn't happen. But yeah, you know, he was such a good player, and you know, I've got total respect for him. He played really well.
At this stage of your career, is it just about enjoyment as much, or do you still get that same buzz from winning a game?
Oh, I still get the buzz. Yeah, of course I do. I mean, you know, I can go home, relax tonight, you know, and although I can't spend Christmas at home yet because I've got the 23rd to come, but. Yeah, you know, it's great to be part of it. You know, they do a great job in the darts, and you know, to put just a tournament like that on is absolutely unbelievable. You know, and like you say, the tickets have been sold out. You know, people want to come and watch it, and it's great to be part of it.
Yeah, and obviously you've been part of this journey from the start of the past couple of decades as well. So to see it grow up from how it started at Circus Tavern to how it is now, how's it been part of that journey?
Oh, I mean, it goes back a long way for me before with the split and all that lot, you know, and it was just one of them things, you know. I always wanted to win the embassy, and that's why I didn't go with the boys in the first place. But we were always good mates, and we did exhibitions together, and it was just one of them things. But you know, if they didn't do that split, this wouldn't have happened. And you know, it just proved now with Barry coming in how he can change the game around and you know get it where it is today. It's unbelievable.
Steve, it's your 33rd consecutive World Championship. The PDC's not even that old. What do you put your longevity down to?
I try to keep fit. I mean, there was a thing in the Guardian paper the other day, we had an interview and that lot. I mean, when I am at home, it's only half the year, but I try to you know keep myself fit. You know, I've got a bike. You know, I go cycling. It's not an e-bike; it's a proper mountain bike. You know, I don't cheat. And, sorry, maybe I shouldn't say that. But yeah, I do that, and then I go to the gym, swim and that lot. So I honestly think if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be still playing now. So you know, you've got to keep looking after your body and keep trying. That's what I'm saying. I'm 60 next year. I honestly can't keep, you know, battling along and things like that. So, you know, I'm going to have to cave in the end, I think.
Well, we've seen a lot of young guys coming through now. They're 16 years old, they'll be on this stage. What advice would you give to the young guys coming through at the start of their career? I
think the best thing is to enjoy it, you know, and I mean, I started off with friends and that lot down my local pub, just having a game, and you know the loser marks, but I think your best practice is playing amongst yourselves. It's all right practicing at home on your own, but there's nothing like practicing amongst yourselves. You know, you want to get a little group between you, and just keep beating each other up. You know, that's the best way of doing it, really. You know, because I think it's great practicing on your own. You can do a lot of things on your own, thinking, oh, I'm great, and then game on, and it all goes out the window. And honestly, that is the best advice I could give. Is, you know, stick with your mates, and you just play amongst yourselves, really.
Final question from me. How would you assess your year so far? You've won on the World Championship stage, but also made your return to the Winter Gathers as well.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I started off well at the beginning of the year. I just had one bad week in Hildesheim, which cost me a few tournaments. I was in the match play, and then I didn't qualify for the Grand Prix, and then I missed out on the European one by, I don't know, 50 quid or 500 quid or something. But it was just one bad week, and that's what can cost you. You know, the standard now is that high, you just cannot afford to lose games and drop down the rankings. And you know, COVID killed me because I dropped out the 32, and once you drop out the 32, it's very hard to get back in. And you know, I've been fighting to get back in again. Whether I'll get back in the 32 again, I'll never know. But yeah, it's a tough old game. Yeah.
Steve, huge congratulations.